Have you ever taken a nap and wondered whether it might actually be harming your health? After the age of 60, the way and timing of your naps can reveal a lot about your overall well-being and even your future health. This isn't just about getting extra rest. It's about understanding the hidden risks behind certain nap habits that doctors say could quietly shorten your lifespan if you're not careful. Recent research shows that the way you nap can serve as an early warning sign of deeper health problems. In this video, we'll uncover 5 nap habits after 60 that medical experts warn are especially dangerous. Each of these may seem harmless at first, but if ignored, they can put your health and independence at risk without you realizing it. By the end, you'll know how to recognize these habits, make better choices, and take charge of your energy and your future. Let's start with the first one, napping in front of the television. It's a familiar scene. After lunch, you sink into your favorite chair, turn on the TV for some background noise, and before you know it, you've drifted off under the soft glow of the screen. For many older adults, this has become a daily routine that feels cozy and harmless. But sleep experts warn that this habit carries more hidden dangers than most people think. Naps taken in front of the television are usually unplanned and often last longer than intended. The artificial light and constant noise disrupt the natural sleep cycle, preventing your brain from entering the deep, restorative stages of rest. As a result, you may wake up with a stiff neck, a dull headache, or the feeling that you didn't rest at all. Over time, these shallow naps can trick your body into believing it's getting enough sleep, leading to increasing fatigue, irritability, and difficulty focusing. There's also the matter of lost time. While you doze off in front of the TV, valuable hours slip away. Time that could have been spent outdoors, connecting with loved ones, or pursuing a hobby. For many seniors, this habit gradually leads to social withdrawal, as more time is spent alone with a screen rather than with family or friends. Psychologists warn that too much solitary screen time is linked to loneliness and even depression. Another risk is physical. Napping in a chair instead of a bed can increase your chances of injury. Falling asleep while sitting, especially if mobility is limited, can make it difficult to get up safely, increase stiffness, or even lead to falls. Without proper support for your back and neck, you may wake up feeling sore and unstable, which can affect your ability to enjoy activities later in the day. The first step toward breaking this habit is awareness. Once you understand the risks, you can start making smarter choices to protect your health and enjoy more meaningful, restorative rest. Pay attention to the times when you're most likely to drift off in front of the television, and try replacing that moment with something more intentional, like going for a short walk, enjoying a cup of tea with a neighbor, or lying down for a quiet rest in a comfortable bed or recliner. By choosing purposeful rest, you can reclaim those lost hours and take better care of both your mind and body. The goal isn't to give up comfort or relaxation, but to build healthier habits that protect your energy, lift your mood, and help you stay independent. Number 2, the long unplanned nap. One of the most overlooked risks for adults over 60 is the habit of slipping into extended naps without meaning to. You might sit down for a quick rest, only wake up an hour or more later feeling groggy, disoriented, and sometimes even more tired than before. While these naps may seem harmless or comforting, doctors warn that long, unplanned naps can signal deeper health issues. When naps regularly last more than 30 minutes, your body enters deeper stages of sleep meant for nighttime. This throws off the natural rhythm between your daytime energy and nighttime recovery, making it harder to fall asleep or rest well at night. Over time, this pattern can disrupt your internal clock, leaving you in a state of constant jet lag, where days and nights blur together and your alertness never fully returns. Research has linked these prolonged naps to higher risks of cognitive decline, depression, and even heart or metabolic problems. For many seniors, the urge to nap longer than planned isn't just about feeling tired. It can be an early warning sign of medical issues like sleep apnea, thyroid problems, or the early stages of dementia. You may find yourself unable to stay awake during the day, dozing off in conversations, or missing meaningful moments with loved ones. Family members might notice changes in your mood, focus, or interest in activities. Most importantly, these long, unplanned naps rarely leave you feeling refreshed. Instead, they often cause a sleep hangover, where you wake up sluggish, uneasy, or off-balance for hours afterward. This makes it harder to stay active, follow healthy routines, or even enjoy simple daily pleasures. Over time, this cycle can slowly dull the brightness of each day. Doctors suggest setting a clear nap schedule, aiming for naps of just 20 to 30 minutes, ideally before mid-afternoon. If you notice yourself sleeping much longer or waking up confused and unsteady, don't ignore it. Keep a simple nap journal to track when it happens and talk to your doctor about any patterns. By taking control of your nap habits, you give yourself the best chance to maintain clear thinking, stable moods, and strong overall health as you age. If you're still watching and finding this information helpful, type number 2 in the comments below to let us know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an important video. Your support allows us to keep creating meaningful content that informs and inspires you. Now let's move on. Number 3, the nap after a restless night. As you get older, it's easy to give into the temptation of catching up on missed sleep by taking a nap after a rough night. Maybe you spend hours tossing and turning, worrying about family matters, or deal with aches and pains. The next day, it feels almost impossible to keep your eyes open. At first, a daytime nap seems like a simple way to restore lost energy. But doctors warn that using naps to replace poor nighttime sleep can create a harmful cycle that's tough to break. When you rely on daytime naps to make up for restless nights, your body's internal clock, the circadian rhythm, begins to lose its natural rhythm. Instead of gently guiding you toward restful sleep at night and alertness during the day, your schedule becomes unpredictable. You may find yourself wide awake in the middle of the night, unable to fall back asleep, and then crash in the afternoon when you should be spending time with loved ones or enjoying daily activities. Over time, this pattern of sleepless nights followed by long daytime naps can disrupt your hormones, affect your appetite, and even weaken your immune system. Many seniors describe feeling both tired and wired at all the wrong times, reaching for coffee late in the day, skipping meals, or becoming more irritable and forgetful. These changes are more than just frustrating. They can increase the risk of falls, heart problems, and mental health struggles. The truth is, a nap after a restless night doesn't actually pay back the sleep debt. It simply pushes a problem forward, leaving you more vulnerable in the long run. If you notice yourself relying on naps to fix poor nighttime sleep, it's time to address the real causes. Common culprits include anxiety, pain, medication side effects, or underlying sleep disorders such as restless leg syndrome or sleep apnea. Talk to your doctor about these issues and don't hesitate to seek support. Sometimes small bedtime changes, like taking a warm bath, doing gentle stretches, or turning off screens earlier, can make a noticeable difference in your ability to sleep soundly through the night. Breaking this cycle takes patience, but every small step toward a healthier sleep routine brings more energy, brighter moods, and greater independence. You deserve peaceful nights and joyful days, not the endless loop of exhaustion that comes from trying to nap your way out of bad night's sleep. Recognize the signs, take action, and trust that even small improvements will add up to better days and healthier years. Number 4, the late afternoon nap. Many older adults find themselves nodding off in the late afternoon, often after a large lunch or while relaxing in front of the TV. It can feel natural, even harmless, as part of the daily rhythm. But doctors caution that frequent late afternoon naps can trigger a chain reaction that disrupts your entire sleep cycle. The main problem is that these late naps make it harder to fall asleep at night, leading to more tossing, turning, and long hours staring at the ceiling. Before you know it, you've built a pattern that's hard to break, and each day starts to feel a little more sluggish than the last. As we age, our body's internal clock, the circadian rhythm, becomes more sensitive to changes in light activity and rest. Taking naps too late in the afternoon can throw off this internal clock, making it harder for your body to naturally wind down at night. You may find that even after a nap, you feel tired at dinner, only to be wide awake when it's finally time for bed. This ongoing cycle can lead to chronic sleep issues, which doctors link to memory problems, mood swings, and an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. Late afternoon naps are especially tricky because they often creep up unexpectedly. You might tell yourself you're just resting your eyes for a few minutes, but suddenly an hour has passed. You wake up groggy, disoriented, and sometimes even more tired than before. This feeling, known as sleep inertia, can linger well into the evening, making it even harder to stick to a healthy bedtime routine. If you rely on late afternoon naps to get through the day, it may be a sign that your nighttime sleep isn't as restorative as it should be. Experts suggest focusing on building consistent sleep routine. Take shorter naps earlier in the day. Keep your bedroom cool and dark at night, and avoid heavy meals or caffeine after lunch. Small adjustments like these can make a big difference, helping your body get the deep, restful sleep it truly needs, and preventing unhealthy nap habits that do more harm than good. If you're still watching and finding this information helpful, type number 4 in the comments below to let us know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Number 5, the frequent daytime napper. Some older adults slip into a habit of napping multiple times throughout the day, grabbing bits of sleep here and there in an attempt to boost their energy. While it might feel like a natural way to cope with tiredness, doctors warn that frequent daytime napping often signals deeper issues, and over time, it can become a dangerous pattern that affects your overall health. When you nap several times a day, your body never settles into a clear rhythm of rest and wakefulness. Each short nap chips away at your natural energy reserves, leaving you feeling more tired rather than refreshed. This leads to what doctors call fragmented sleep, where neither your naps nor your nighttime rest provide true recovery. You may start to notice memory lapses, slower reaction times, and reduced focus or decision-making ability. This pattern can quietly increase your risk of falls, accidents, and even hospital visits, especially if you already deal with mobility or balance challenges. Frequent daytime napping is also strongly linked to common age-related health issues, such as diabetes, heart disease, and depression. Research shows that the more frequently you nap during the day, the higher your risk of developing these health problems. In some cases, the root cause is untreated sleep apnea or another sleep disorder that disrupts your rest at night, leaving you exhausted and relying on short naps just to get through the day. In other situations, medications, chronic pain, or underlying infections may prevent you from reaching the deep, restorative sleep your body needs to stay strong and healthy. You might find yourself justifying these naps, telling yourself you're simply catching up or giving your body a break. But if you notice that you can't get to the day without multiple naps, or friends and family are expressing concern about your daytime sleepiness, it's time to take a closer look. Try keeping a simple log of when you nap, how long you sleep, and how you feel afterward. This kind of record can be extremely helpful for your doctor, making it easier to identify hidden health issues and guide you toward better treatment or lifestyle changes. Breaking the cycle of frequent napping takes patience and support, but the benefits are worth it. With more stable, predictable rest, you'll experience clearer thinking, higher energy, and a stronger sense of control over your days. Instead of drifting in and out of sleep, you'll be able to fully enjoy your favorite activities with focus and joy. This is your opportunity to reclaim your health and independence, one healthy habit at a time. Final thoughts. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on your own nap habits. Which of these 5 warning signs show up in your daily routine? Do you find yourself dozing off in front of the TV, slipping into late afternoon naps, or relying on multiple naps throughout the day just to keep going? Changing something as comforting as a nap isn't easy, but recognizing these patterns is a first and most powerful step toward better health, more energy, and a longer, more fulfilling life. Healthy sleep is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself at any age. By making intentional choices about when and how you rest, and by reaching out to your doctor if you notice unusual changes in your energy, you're honoring your body's natural rhythm and giving yourself the chance to thrive. Small changes can bring big rewards: a sharper mind, steadier moods, and the freedom to enjoy the activities you love most. Your years after 60 are meant to be filled with purpose, connection, and independence. Don't let unhealthy nap habits quietly take that away from you. Trust that the effort you invest in caring for your sleep will pay off, not just today, but for many years to come. You deserve deep, restorative rest and vibrant, active days, and it's never too late to start fresh. Thank you for spending this time with us. We'd love to hear from you. Share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your comments inspire and motivate us to keep bringing you valuable content. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue to create meaningful videos to inform and inspire you. We appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.